Our topic now is how to sharpen clipper blades, right? Now, sharpening of clipper blade depends on the sharpening machine you are using, right? Some machines rotate clockwise while some rotate anti-clockwise. This now draws us to a question a customer asks. Why are some machines rotating clockwise? It depends on the manufacturer of the motor, right? Why are some rotating anti-clockwise? Also depends on the manufacturer of the motor. But the rotation of your clipper blade does not, of your sharpening machine does not affect the sharpness of your clipper blade. What affects the sharpness of your clipper blade is your angle of sharpening. Now, your angle. Let me explain it. Sometimes, you people, when you want to sharp blade with stone, this is what you do. Let's say this is your stone. You now put your oil. Now carry your clipper blades. You now press your hand and be going back and forth. Now, you don't use hand again because here is Salona. We have invented a blade holder for sharpening stone. So if you've not bought it before, try and contact us and buy blade holder for sharpening stone. You use your thumb, sometimes your thumb and your fingers, and be going back and forth on the sharpening stone. You add pressure. Sometimes you people use force. I see people going like this. But when it comes to sharpening machine, you just feel you just hold your blade holder like this and be doing like this. Right? And you feel your blade will sharp. No, it doesn't work like that. You apply pressure. That is why, one, the angle of your hand matters. If you keep like this, you are not doing the right job. You keep your hand like this, it goes like this, then you now go, right? Goes like this. Now, let me teach you people something. You do not sharpen clipper blade without applying pressure. If you do not apply pressure to your sharpening, your blade will not sharp. Because it will not be like you are just rubbing the blade on the surface of the disc, right? So that same pressure you apply on stone, apply it on sharpening machine, but don't use force, because if you use force, you might even stop the machine from moving, right? So see, let's talk about discs. This is a sharpening disc, right? This is your center hole. I don't know how to draw perfect circle, so you just manage the one that we are called. This is your center hole. There is always a sharpening pattern indicator. What is a sharpening pattern indicator? The sharpening pattern indicator is one tiny metal rod that they use in dividing the surface of these discs into two parts. Some people use, there's what they call pointer. One red line, they will keep it by the side of the sharpening disc. It will not divide the sharpening disc into two. It will divide into two like this. Not that it will break it or it will not. It's just showing you where to sharpen. Sometimes they will use that red line. It will point like this. It will be here. And it will point like this. You see? So, if this machine now is going anti-clockwise, let's say your disc is rotating anti-clockwise, which is like this. What you do now, if you are sitting here, or which you always sit here, this is you. What you do, you sharp here, right? This is your indicator. Your pointer is telling you that this is where you need to sharp. You don't need to leave this place. This center hole, this pointer is divided into two. You sharpen here. You don't need to sharpen here. This is not your area. If you sharpen here, it is against the sharpening, pattern. So you sharpen only here. You don't sharpen here. Sometimes I see you people, you sharpen clipper blade here. You don't sharpen there. Because this is not, it's not a good sharpening ethics. You don't sharpen here, right? You only sharpen here. Now, some persons use rod. If a rod divides these discs like this, tiny rod, metal. Let's use your practicals there. If there is a tiny rod that divides these discs, okay, let's say there's a tiny rod here that divides these discs like this to this other side. What you do is you sharpen here, because the disc is going anti-clockwise and there is a rod here. You sharpen here like this. right? You sharpen behind the rod, and this rod will always divide this center hole into two, cutting a diameter at the center of the sharpening dips. So you don't just come here because a rod is here, you come and be sharpening here and you say your blade are not sharp. It's not like that. You sharpen here. Just use your mind. Any machine that does not have that indicator, use your mind. Even if this thing is going like this, I will still use my mind. I know that I need to sharpen from this center like this. I go like this. The mouth, the tips of my blade will just be here like this, right? It will just be here, right? I don't need to go here. That's what I'm trying to explain on the board. So if there is a rod here that divides this disc into two, or a pointer, you sharpen here. You don't go this other side, right? Because your machine is going what? Anti-clockwise. So you sharpen here, right? So if your machine is going clockwise, which is like this, what you do now is you follow the direction of the motion. You sharpen here. But always know that your disc is either physically or spiritually divided into two if you want to have a good, perfect sharpening, right? If you do not follow that pattern of that disc division, you will not get it. Know that there is a division here. So if you are sitting here, you sharpen here. If your machine is going anti-clockwise, you sharpen here. Then if you are sitting this side and this machine is going like this, anti-clockwise, what you do, this is you. You sharpen here. You see the pattern? Now you are sharpening opposite. Why? You are sitting this other side. And the machine is going like this. It's going anti-clockwise. But if the machine is going clockwise, this is you. Because the machine is going clockwise, when it was going anti-clockwise, which is this, rotating like this, you were sharpening here. But now because it is going like this, you need to follow the direction of the motion. You will still be here and you will be sharpening here. Because now it's going like this. You see how? So when it's going like this, you will be here or you sharpen this side. And mind you, do not sharpen against the motion. When the machine is going clockwise, what to do, as it's going like this, use your hand and sharpen like this. It means as it's going this way, you are sharpening like this. It will be wearing out the particles of the blade to this other side, right? Don't come and sharpen here, bringing it to your body when the machine is going clockwise. It's a wrong pattern of sharpening. Your blade, you even spoil the geometry of that blade, the shape of that blade. So if it's going anti-clockwise, what you do, you still be here, you sharpen this other side. It means as the machine is going like this, you are sharpening here, and you don't just carry your clipper blade holder and your clipper blade and just keep on doing like this. No, the angle of your hand very important, and the sharpening